To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Wentz now to throw. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. To throw, it's Wentz. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb, and they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20.
They'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Kenneth Murray able to record his 5th sack of the season. This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Another try after the 1st down sack. Wentz looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him.
Wentz's pass.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
An average yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
The Eagles on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Throwing now is Wentz. No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose.
Dak Prescott sacked.
2nd time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Now Aldrich Rosas for the field goal attempt. From the left hash, this from 37. Rosas' kick is good.
The kick is...
And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3.
17. Eagles 3.
Well, that's something of a pick-me-up for the offense. Certainly has struggled to get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it. Those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Let's see what our player spotlight feature has in store with Dak Prescott. He's playing pretty well. I don't think it's necessarily him changing up something he's doing, but that O-line, they've got to protect him better.
They do. They've got to make sure that they give him more than enough time in order to find targets downfield. And sometimes what happens when these things are going on is that the field general will step up and say, hey, that's on me, guys. I didn't get rid of it fast enough. Anything to try and relax them a little bit. And
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Javon Hargrave breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
It's 2nd down.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On 3rd down, Yancey, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. Eagles set and ready for their next offensive drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Now Wentz signaling frantically. Let's get to the line. On Wentz is intercepted yet again. Picked off near the 42. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Prescott to throw it. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A gain of 2 yards. And it's
on 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
for the Packers.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Steps away to his left. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7.
The tackle by Kenneth Murray.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. So a change of possession here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. On 1st down, Yancey. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle.
Makes the score.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, bye weeks, they're over. We've once again got a full slate of games to get to as we take you around the NFL here in Week 12. We'll get started up at FedEx Field in our nation's capital. And this, a 10-point game as they've reached halftime. Dwayne Haskins, a touchdown pass in that first half. From there, we're off to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Ryan Tannehill looking good. 2 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And they've got the lead in their matchup with the Tampa Bay Bucks. 2 touchdown passes there for Teddy Ballgame. In the game you're watching, you've seen a strong first half out of Dak Prescott. His guys lead on the road in Philly as we send you back up to Lincoln Financial Field and rejoin Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here's Carson Wentz now with the rest of his offensive unit heading onto the field. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
At halftime, you had to feel like the defense had to be in a good position. They had to feel good about themselves. They'd had this guy boxed in all game long, but after that run, that might be the breakthrough that he's looking for. Now they may have some difficulty dealing with him the rest of today.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. From the gun, it's Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Za'Darius Smith make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Now Wentz. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first.
7. It's 4th down.
The Eagles send out their punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Now a pass is taken in by Smith-Schuster. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st down, Packers.
Here's Prescott. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 30.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. Fuller brings it in over the middle.
Prescott's pass. Complete.
Give him 8 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
3rd and inches.
They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the 1st down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the 1st down, get a new set, and let's start over.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Prescott. Wide open receiver, complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 13 yards, 1st down, Packers.
And a Packer 1st down.
Now Prescott. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
A throw over the middle, taken in. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
Smith on the tackle.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
First down, Prescott. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete.
Prescott's pass.
That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
It's a gain of
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Number 35.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
At the 18-yard line. 2 yards on the play. 1st down, Green Bay.
From the red zone now, Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
The running back again.
And they'll get him down right around the 16. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And it's caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
To number 8.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Out for the PAT, here's McGinnis. And the lead is now 24. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Take over 1st and 10.
It's time for our player spotlight right now as we get a look at Carson Wentz. And boy, Charles, they have to find a way to just get him some time to breathe back there. He's been pressured throughout this game.
And I'll bet in his mind he's thinking the focus shouldn't be on how many times I've gone down. It's where is it happening? Where are the breakdowns up front? They'll never say it publicly because good leaders don't do that. But they've got to figure out what's happening in the offensive line to keep people away from him so he actually has a chance to throw the football, because so far that has not been the case.
5 full sacks against him. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Wentz. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. Now Wentz. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in new.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Intercepted by the Packers. They'll take over.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. They'll keep it on the ground. Yancey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made.
If this defense wants to stay in this ball game, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
Junior.
That'll get them to first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
First down.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Prescott's pass.
A gain of 6 there on first. 4 receivers now, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd down and 4. Looking to throw. Prescott. It's caught on the right side at Smith.
Prescott's pass.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he will find his man on the outside. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Now a give, right side. Yancey. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing. Prescott. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a 1st down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Juju Smith-Schuster, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
I know a lot of people look at these games and think, all right, this thing's done. Let's have some sportsmanship. Let's not try and score. You should never do that in the NFL. I've seen big leads blown, and teams that looked like they had a victory, all of a sudden were going home with a loss.
Austin McGinnis out for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. A 10-play drive that time. And the result, a Green Bay score. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there half time, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Throwing on first is Wentz. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
If he's their best threat on offense, use your #1 cover guy on defense. It doesn't matter about size.
They have had him locked up. That just his 1st catch of the game. Big reason why they're down.
45 to Mike. 45 to Mike. Come on, baby.
Wentz now on 1st down. On the left side, a catch by White. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there. Those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Zadarius Smith in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Wentz. This ball complete to Rager. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need. And that's exactly what they got done.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Dancing to his left. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Wentz going to throw. And he connects with Ertz. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. An Eagle first down, Wentz to Ertz.
At the 13-yard line.
Tight end carry. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Well, look at this, a tight end carry. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
A 3rd down now, and those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up. Oh, a strip. The ball comes out, and the Packers pick it up. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. The 40, 30, the 20. 10, 5, and he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. The big boy earning his lunch. That's what you call rumbling with the...
He wasn't just earning lunch, Brandon. He was earning dinner. He was
midnight snack.
Everything that you could possibly do, he did it on that play to pick up the ball and go.
Austin McGinnis out for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense back out onto the field. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Here's Wentz to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. And his throw here's incomplete.
Wentz's pass.
Jonathan Jones that time, the one who got a hand in, knocked it away.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. An Eagle 1st down there, Wentz to Ertz, and the names that end in TZ.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Wentz again, able to hit his target Lamb. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Again, it's Wentz. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
By Chase Young. The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. From the gun, it's Wentz. And that is incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I enjoy.
We share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP?
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it number one for what we've seen this season.
And this will be a Packers first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
They'll run on first down. Yancey. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Gets it to Smith-Schuster on the jet sweep. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
At the 32-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third.
And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a fourth down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over first and 10. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. Wentz and the Eagles now with a first and 10 at their own 23. He'll set up to throw from the gun. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Shotgun now for Wentz. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Wentz. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 8 more yards this time, coming off back-to-back first down pickups.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize